We start with another twist in the back and forth over a controversial Texas immigration law. Senate Bill 4 is now in force after the U.S. Supreme Court gave the green light this afternoon. Now, just yesterday, the High Court hit the pause button on SB 4, which allows state and local law enforcement to arrest people suspected of crossing the border illegally. Alicia Barrera joins us from the newsroom now. And Alicia, you have learned that arrests will not start immediately.
Good evening. Well, it's just too soon, Brian. Tonight, DPS says it's not ready to begin enforcement of SB 4 with no start date in place. And local law enforcement say they're looking for clarification before they can take action. The Supreme Court ruling comes despite the Biden administration's objection that detaining and charging undocumented immigrants for illegally crossing the Texas-Mexico border is the job of federal authorities.
Today, the Supreme Court ruling in favor of Texas's strict immigration law, SB 4. A move Governor Greg Abbott tweeted was a positive development, saying, quote, "We still have to have hearings in the Fifth Circuit Federal Court of Appeals," end quote. Still, today's ruling allows for state and local police to arrest undocumented immigrants from any country beginning immediately. A move conservatives like Texas House Speaker Dade Phelan applaud.
I think it's the right policy for the state of Texas. We have to have a secure border.
North Texas law enforcement leaders in Dallas and Fort Worth promise their officers won't infringe on civil rights.
The primary responsibility for immigration enforcement and border protection should be left to our federal and state partners.
SB 4 also allows for state judges to order a migrant to be deported to Mexico regardless of nationality. But the Biden administration and advocacy groups like LULAC are concerned.
We believe this law is unconstitutional, it's unchristian, immoral, and un-Texan. Texans don't treat people this way.
And while the legal battle over SB 4 continues in the lower courts, LULAC says they will also continue to fight legally, politically, and educationally.
LULAC will be announcing a statewide education Know Your Rights program, where we will be notifying anybody stopped that they should know their rights.
And tonight, Mexico's Foreign Affairs Secretary condemned the law, saying it violates the human rights of the migrant community. Mexican government officials say they will not accept any deportations from Texas at this time. Live in the newsroom, Alicia Barrera, NBC5.
Thank you, Alicia.